Hello and welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream I am back playing Mortal Kombat 1. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Okay, first things first, it is time to share the live stream. So please bear with me while I do so. Okay, so I wanted to kick off this live stream by saying hello to Power Slave Productions. Howdy do, my good friend. You are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, to my Mortal Kombat 1 live stream. How are things with you? So, yeah, I want to talk about seasonal updates in Mortal Kombat 1. I want to talk about how you earn items in Mortal Kombat 1, and I want to talk about how microtransactions work in Mortal Kombat 1. So yeah, I want to talk about seasonal updates, like the seasonal, I can't say the word, seasonal mechanics of Mortal Kombat 1. So every 6 weeks or so, there will be a new season in Mortal Kombat 1. Now, Invasions mode, which is the mode I'm focusing on right now in Mortal Kombat 1, and it's the mode I'm going to play in this live stream, is the heart and soul of the seasons. Okay, that is the mode where you unlock quite a lot of items in the game. But outside of Invasions, you can go to the in-game store, where you can unlock items, and those items will change in every season. Do you personally think trophies are worth collecting, like PlayStation trophies? I'm not really too bothered by trophies. I've never really been bothered by them. As in, like, I don't really kind of, like, if I completed a game, right, and then moved on to the next game, I wouldn't really care if I got a platinum in the previous game. I have platinums, I have platinumed games in the past. But it's just not something I really care a whole lot about. So to answer your question, they can be. If you're playing a game like Sifu, which is a very challenging game, when you get the platinum in Sifu, yeah, it is worth it. Yeah. So to answer your question, it is worth. Yeah, trophies are worth collecting, depending on the game itself. So these are seasonal items, okay? So this season, the current season in Mortal Kombat 1 is called Spectre, Season of the Spectre, okay? And these are seasonal items. So this menu features season-inspired items available to purchase for each character. Items can be purchased with seasonal credits, which can be earned throughout the game. So we'll have a look now. So yeah, there is items, seasonal items for every fighter in the game. So let's say I go to my main, Johnny Cage. Some people say it takes the fun out of it. Oh, I would. I mean, it can be fun. I would say it can be fun to actually get trophies in games. But personally, for me, the fun is actually playing the game, not so much getting the trophy, if that makes sense. So here we have Johnny Cage, and these are Johnny Cage seasonal items. So we have Gone Supernova, which costs 1,000 seasonal credits. So as you can see, I have 26,765 seasonal credits. You earn seasonal credits by playing Invasions mode, which I mentioned earlier is the heart and soul of each of the seasons, because that's where you actually earn seasonal credits. So Gone Supernova will cost 1,000 seasonal credits. Sizzle Reel costs 1,500. Lit will cost 1,500 as well. And you can get some new sunglasses for Johnny Cage. These are Beverly Hills Badass, Malibu Sunrise, and Venice Beach, which are cheap enough. Again, all of these items, these skins and these items are purchased with seasonal credits that you can only get, that you can get in-game, right? You can get in-game. I will discuss microtransactions in a moment, but you can get all of these items in-game by earning them, by earning seasonal credits. So yeah, that's just an example. Let's go to Shang Tsung. So we have Infernal Schemer 1,000, Hellbound Investigator 1,500, Fireproof 1,500, and we have the Claws. So I actually have one of them actually. No Maven. I can't pronounce that word. Claws. Basically. Now have a look at the so over here we have the Pleasures Store, where you can actually purchase dragon crystals. Okay. So you actually get dragon crystals. Okay, so they are seasonal credits and they are dragon crystals. So yeah, you can get dragon crystals in game as well. I have 1,750 of them. So you can get quite a few items in gear. Look at this. The Motra, I can't pronounce it, but it's basically the Mexican Sub-Zero. Easy fatality tokens, no thank you. So if you want to, you can buy dragon crystals. So it starts with 500 dragon crystals at €5, 1,250 for €10, 2,720 euro, and 5,940 euro. Again, you can actually earn dragon crystals by playing the game. Do some collections as well. So purchase the combat pack and get 6 new DLC fighters, which I've done. Okay. So let's just have this pack includes. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I'm actually a little bit confused about how Dragon Crystals work as opposed to seasonal credits. So I showed earlier seasonal credits and how they work. So you earn seasonal credits by playing the game, in particular Invasions mode. But I'm a little bit confused as to how dragon crystals actually work. I'm going to have to look that up off stream in my own time. But you definitely earn them in game. I think you earn them by playing the challenge towers in the gateway portal of Invasions, I think. But anyway, I do have 1,000. How much do I have again? I do have 1,750. So you can actually get quite a lot in that. Like, so I mean, if I wanted to, I could get the Dark Sindel, the Funk area for who even is that? Tanya? I don't even know who that is. Yeah, Tanya. Jeez, I was actually wondering. And it's a bundle as well, by the way. So you do get a lot. You get you get quite a few skins for her, and you get a new weapon for her. So it's an entire bundle, and it costs 800 dragon crystals. You can get gear for Fire God Liu Kang. It's literally just he's like glove, I suppose you could say. The Dark Sindel, again, a lot of Dark Sindel skins. Again, get all of these by earning dragon crystals. Again, I'm going to have to look it up online how dragon crystals work, but you can definitely earn them in game. So in short, you can get every item in the store by earning either seasonal credits or dragon crystals. So I just want to kick off the live stream by talking a little bit about that. Probably went on a little bit too long about it. But the key piece of information to take away from everything I said is you can earn everything you saw there by playing the game. You can unlock them. You do not need to buy them. If you want to, you can purchase the seasonal credits and the dragon crystals if you want, but also just dragon crystals in particular. If you want to do that, but you don't need to. You don't need to. Okay, that was a long explanation. So we're going to go into the heart and soul of the season now, which is Invasions. So Invasions is a secondary story mode. The story centers around Scorpion. By the way, the story will change every season, every 6 weeks. So the boss of this season, there'll be a boss in each season. The boss of this season is Scorpion. Now, he's from another timeline, and he's invaded Fire God Liu Kang's timeline. So he's actually from... Oh, actually, no, I think he's in a different timeline. But nonetheless, anyway, so Scorpion has found out that his clan survived, but his wife has married Bihan, Sub-Zero, basically, and he's not happy about it. So yeah, he's causing mayhem in this timeline across the realms. That's the story. The gameplay is very RPG inspired. You are traveling around the board, different challenges on that board, and you can unlock some items along the way. And as I mentioned, there will be a new story every season, so every 6 weeks. So right now I'm on Shang Tsung's laboratory. Sorry if I just did a lot of talking there. Just wanted to kind of, it's always nice to explain what the game is and what it's all about. So I'm gonna go right. I'm currently playing as Johnny Cage, and I've landed on this node here, which is a challenge. Now, before we go into a challenge or an encounter or whatever the challenge is, so you press triangle, and this brings up your loadout, so you can change your fighter. Right now, I'm playing as Johnny Cage, and I'm in this fantastic gear. Again, all of which I unlocked in game. You don't need to purchase any of these skins or items. Underneath is the stats. As I mentioned, this single player mode has RPG elements. So you see Johnny Cage's stats: health, attack, special, defense, agility. Underneath you choose your cameo, and underneath that you have talismans and relics. And talismans are basically, they give you an advantage in battle. So in this particular case, I am using the flesh render. Level 6, you can actually upgrade the talismans. It's the legendary talisman. Assist magic is the characteristics. It's got 2 charges. Came, saw, conquered. So 60% damage pull and 300% damage. That's what this talisman does. There's all different types as well. There's the ice fists, which turns your punches deal ice damage, and 1,800% blocked damage. So each talisman has a particular ability and bonuses as well. Currently, Johnny Cage is level 17. You'll actually level up your fighter as you play through Invasions. You also have relics, which kind of also will give you kind of enhancements. So right now I have the bone necklace of fierceness, which gives me chaos damage increased by 25% and physical damage decreased by 25%. Okay, so yeah, that's that. You also have your inventory. It's not really that important right now, but you also have, what am I looking for now? I'm looking for something in particular. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, if you press square, you go into your inventory, and you have consumables, which also give you like a special kind of, I suppose, buff in the battle. So this is Shadow Mask, and it grants dark armor for the next encounter. This green potion doubles your health for the next encounter. So you really want to be keeping these for very tough opponents. In particular, there's some really tough bosses in Seasons. So this will double my special for the next encounter, and this is the Lost Ring of Delia. Your next uppercut deals quadruple damage. So this is the RPG element in effect. You can see the gameplay. You're moving around a board with different nodes that have different challenges, and when you complete those challenges, you unlock items like character skins and others. Again, everything in this game is unlocked. You do not need to purchase any items or skins. Obviously, every game nowadays has DLC, downloadable content. That's a completely different story. That's new characters and possibly even down the road new story content. It looks like Ed Boon is actually teasing that actually. But obviously, like, we all know what DLC is, but when it comes to seasonal updates and the seasonal mechanics and the live service mechanic of the game, like, you know, microtransactions play a big part in that. Like Street Fighter 6 has a premium fighter pass where you need to purchase it to, you know, unlock the items. But Mortal Kombat 1, as I said, does have seasonal updates, does have a new season every 6 weeks. But all of the items can be earned in-game. So now we're going to survive as Johnny Cage. I love that Mortal Kombat logo because it's actually a throwback to Mortal Kombat Trilogy, if anyone didn't know. Because Mortal Kombat is celebrating 30 years, I believe the developers really wanted to add Undying here as much references of the series as they possibly can. I'll actually try and point that out as much as I can throughout the live stream, if I can. So I've won that now. So as you can see, also you actually level up your overall stats as well as you go along. Hello, the Hayabusa 60. You're very welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Welcome to my Mortal Kombat 1 live stream where I'm playing through Invasions, which is the heart and soul of the seasons, the season mechanic in Mortal Kombat 1. It's also the secondary story mode. The story in this seasonal story involves Scorpion, who's angry because he's now found out that in this timeline, or at least some other timeline, that his wife has married Sub-Zero. So you can see he ain't too happy. He ain't too happy at all. I just got a platinum trophy. That's funny. Power Slayer Productions was talking about trophies, and you got the platinum. Did you get the platinum in Mortal Kombat 1 or in another game? And good job, well done. Well done. So for completing this, I got a component, which is Black Ooze. Now I use components to upgrade talismans. So you can see that my profile has upgraded. So you have an overall level, like Green Hill Gaming right now is level 30. Then you can see underneath that is your fighter level, and underneath that is your cameo, and then you have coins. So they're all different kind of coins, and they have different purposes. I think the Mortal Kombat like gold coins, they're used for the shrine to unlock stuff like music and concept art and stuff like that. Then beside that is your seasonal credits, which you get, I think, primarily by playing Invasions, and that's used to unlock skins and other pieces of gear. And then at the bottom, then I think that's your currency, like for Invasions, for like buying new talismans and stuff like that. I think. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I don't have MK1 yet. Good job. Good job on the trophy for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, man. Good job, good job. You don't have Mortal Kombat 1 yet? You have plenty of time. You have plenty of time. Then you can actually get an experience breakdown. So it looks like I have 75 victories. I don't know what 235 under... Oh, 75 experience, sorry. I got for a victory I got 75 experience, and okay, I get it now. That was embarrassing. Let's continue. So there's lots of different challenges as you progress through this board game like kind of environment. So once again we are in Shang Tsung's laboratory. What's up here? Test Your Might. Classic Mortal Kombat. Just before I get stuck into Test Your Might, it would be nice if this mode had a map or some kind of system where you can just check your overall progress from the point of view of how many nodes that you've actually landed on and completed. So when you're a perfectionist like me, a completionist like me, it's really important that you can check your overall progress. To see like, okay, I've been everywhere on this map. I've completed everything, instead of having to go around manually, like backtracking to see like where you were. It can be quite frustrating. It can be quite time consuming. Nonetheless, it is time for Johnny Cage to test his might. And this is classic Mortal Kombat all out.
Test your might.
I mean, this isn't the original Mortal Kombat. Things have gotten a bit more darker. We used to be breaking just bricks or wood. But now we're actually like breaking people's heads on top of those bricks and wood. So things have gotten a bit more extreme. Then again, it is Mortal Kombat. They let me new glasses, by the way. Didn't spend a cent on them. No microtransactions needed. I know I keep referencing Street Fighter 6 and how annoyed I am that game has a premium fighter pass. But it's just like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? Like, they charged full price for that game, and they expected people to pay additional money for monthly fighter passes to get skins and other cosmetic items. What were they thinking? Like, I mean, you don't have to. There is no fighter pass in Mortal Kombat 1. You don't need to spend money to get skins and other items in Mortal Kombat 1. It's far better that way. It is fun for me, at least, unless I have to finish the game 5 times. Any game like that, that can be really annoying, and that can really potentially take away the fun of actually playing the game when you actually have to go back and do multiple playthroughs. I'm not really like obsessed with trophies, I suppose is the way I would put it. But they can add fun to the game, they can add satisfaction to the game, and they can feel quite rewarding, especially when you get that platinum in Sifu, let me tell you. Chad, my good friend, welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome to my live stream of Mortal Kombat 1. How are you doing? How is your weekend going? How is everything with you, my friend? So yeah, I am back with Invasions, Chad. The heart and soul of the seasonal aspect of Mortal Kombat 1. This is a season of Spectre. This is the mode where you unlock a lot of cool skins and other items. You also earn seasonal credits, which you can go to the in-game store to unlock in-game items, like even more skins and even more gear. So yeah, and it also acts as a secondary story mode. The story of this season of Spectre is Scorpion is pissed that he found out that his wife is married Sub-Zero, and he's causing mayhem across the timeline. And there'll be a new story every season, and tons of gameplay. Tons to do as well. It's a really good mode. Okay, so I will go left now. Halloween face. You gotta love the humor of the Mortal Kombat devs, honestly. So I just want to have a quick. So the one thing I would say about. When you want to check the... Okay, so he is... So one thing I want to talk about. So Riku is fire, and I don't know what the other element is. So elemental mechanics. So this is like Pokemon, right? Or other like RPG games that have elemental mechanics. So if you press square, right, it brings up this elemental damage chart. Okay, so my opponent is a fire type. So if you look up at the fire type, which is represented by I think he was fire. Anyway, let's double check that. Sorry, no. Yeah, he is. Is he? Oh, is that blood? Oh God, that's actually blood. I'm going blind. So he's a blood type. Okay, he's a blood type. So his elemental type is blood. So what we need to do is we need to find a fighter that is strong against blood type. So if you go to a blood type, it will say that he will do more damage too, but he will take more damage from electric type. I don't know what the other type is. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be an actual description of there's symbols, but there doesn't seem to be any there doesn't seem to be any type of kind of. Can you move that with other? Because there seems to be yeah. Okay. Nonetheless, anyway, I'm going to pick an electric type fighter. Guess who I'm going to choose? Electric. Obviously, going to be Raiden. I'm doing fine. Glad you're doing fine, Chad. I got Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight and 2 DLC characters for free. Ah, nice one, Chad. Nice one. How are you finding Nicolas Cage? I can't believe Nicolas Cage is actually in Dead by Daylight. That's just it's crazy. It just came out of nowhere. So this is a new skin for Raiden that I earned in game. Again, didn't spend a single cent on Raiden's new skin, because you don't need to purchase any of these skins with real money. You can only purchase them with seasonal credits and dragon crystals, which you can earn in game. Raiden. I'm going to be saying that a lot in my Mortal Kombat 1 live streams. I love Mortaro, so get used to him. Mortaro is going to be in this stream a lot. So yeah, just get used to him. So it's Raiden and Mortaro versus Havoc. And who is that in the background? Goro. Havoc, also known as Halloween Face. Again, love that Mortal Kombat logo from Mortal Kombat Trilogy. So you can see I'm dealing a lot more damage to Havoc because I'm an electric. He is blood type, and electricity has a lot more damage to blood types. So that's the RPG element once again to the game. Just having a quick look at his moves. There's one brutality that I want to pull off. Cameos, not only do cameos have fatalities, their own fatalities, but they also have their own brutalities. I'm going to pull off one of the brutalities. It's tough. He's great. He has meme perks. Dear God. So his cameo brutality, it just says down plus R1. It doesn't say anything about like where you have to be or anything. It just says down and R1. I'm trying to do that. I don't know if you can do it in invasions. I don't know why you would be able to do it, but maybe I gotta get right close to them. It's definitely down. Yeah, down R1. So maybe this. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know why. Oh well, Raiden got his own brutality at least.
Brutality. Raiden wins.
Chad will wait for the $10 sale and Ed Boon to fix the Switch version. Why, you're going to get on Switch? Well, if you're getting on Switch, I would definitely wait until it gets fully patched. Welcome to modern gaming, Chad. Welcome to an era. Welcome to the new era of gaming where publishers will put pressure on developers to release a game even though it's not ready to be released, just to satisfy greedy investors. That's what happened with Mortal Kombat 1 and Switch, chat. It's not a hardware issue. Mortal Kombat 1 can be ported to Nintendo Switch, and it can look good, and it can run good, and it can complement the hardware of the Switch. Shiver Entertainment and Saber Interactive, they literally port high quality games across various systems for a living. It's what they do. They're well capable of porting a high profile game on Switch, which is why Saber Interactive were able to port The Witcher 3 onto Switch, and why Saber Entertainment were able to port Mortal Kombat 11 onto Switch. So they're not inexperienced. They do understand the hardware of Switch. So yeah, it's not a hardware issue or an inexperience issue. It's simple. Warner Bros. Games said to Saber Entertainment, Saber Interactive, and NetherRealm Studios, we want the Switch version of Mortal Kombat 1 released on the same day as the other versions. Get it done. It obviously wasn't complete, and that's what we have with Mortal Kombat 1. So yeah, I mean, hope you know it'll be patched up. I said, Chad, wait until you get it. But yeah, that's the situation with the Switch version. It's not a case of it can't run on Switch. It's a case of Warner Brothers rushed the game. I'm not going to go on about it for the whole night, but it's quite simple. It's quite simple. But yeah, Chad, I'd say wait until the Switch version gets fixed. Ed Boon has promised that the game will get fixed though, so don't worry too much about it. Halloween face. I'm going to be going backwards a lot. It's hard to not get lost in invasions. Fireworks. So now my opponent is a vampire. I actually forgot her name. She's also a blood type, so I will stick to Raiden. Nintaro, isn't it? Nintaro. She debuted in Mortal Kombat Daily Lines. I don't really care much about her, to be honest with you. I don't really have much of a connection to a lot of the 3D era of Mortal Kombat. I'm going to be honest, I really don't. So you're going to see me forgetting a lot of their names in these streams, let me tell you. Capcom has their sale again. Monster Hunter and Sunbreak for... Yeah, they have a lot of sales, actually. Fair juice to them. Fair juice to Capcom for sales, at least, anyway. Yeah, so Raiden versus Megan Fox. I just love that Mortal Kombat trilogy.
Fight.
Logo. I love how how Raiden has like his classic moveset. I want to get that brutality going. I have to. Okay, who wants to see more Towers Fatality? Of course you want to see more Towers Fatality. Is the Towers back where you can customize the character's look? Okay, so Invasions combines a lot of modes from past Mortal Kombat games, including Towers of Time, Chad. So it's kind of merged into this mode. So in this mode, you will actually be fighting opponents that have modifiers. So the fight will be modified. Sometimes the screen will go black, other times there's blood type attacks coming towards you, acid attacks coming towards you. You know what you would see in like Mortal Kombat 11's Towers of Time. In Invasions, you also unlock new skins, as you mentioned, Chad, so you'll be able to get new skins for your fighters, new gear for your fighter as well. But there is challenge towers within Invasions, the gateway portal, where you can actually complete very challenging towers, and I think you get seasonal credits in there. You also get dragon crystals in there as well, I think. So hopefully that answers your question. So as the stream goes on, you will kind of see how Towers of Time kind of is combined in this mode. So I'm going to do Guru's, Motaro's Fatality. So forward, down, down, R1. My boy, Motaro, let's go. I love him. I love his back. And you can also customize the appearance of your cameos as well.
Raiden wins.
And again, without spending a single cent on the game. The game does have microtransactions if you want to take the lazy way out and purchase the dragon crystals. But the thing about it is that you can't actually use microtransactions to get seasonal credits. Seasonal credits can only be earned in-game, in particular Invasions mode, to get the seasonal items. So you actually can't. You actually cannot. The game, like Ed Boon, will not allow you to purchase, to take a lazy and actually purchase the seasonal items. It's only the premium items that you have the option to purchase using dragon crystals. But I'm pretty sure you can earn dragon crystals in-game as well. Just to be clear. I'm ready for Halloween month. Hayabusa. Halloween. Let's go. So here we have a forge. This is where you go to upgrade your talismans. So I don't really use talismans that much. I find myself just having my inventory full of talismans and I barely even use them. You can also recharge talismans because each talisman has a certain amount of charges. So I'm going to upgrade the Ice Fists. I don't know why, I'm just going to do it. So here we have the components which are used to upgrade your talisman. So we have the Tarkatan scale, which converts the talisman to physical. This will convert the talisman to dark. I'm not really interested in converting them. Make the talisman pull upon closer. Make the talisman projector smaller. Probably use this. So yeah, I'm not really I don't really use them, but I more than likely will be using them as I face a lot more tougher enemies going forward. I would imagine that Scorpion, the boss of the entire season, yeah, that's going to be a tough challenge. So I'd imagine that's where my talismans are going to come into effect. So now we go back the route, if I can remember. This so far seems to be a pretty straightforward board. It doesn't seem to be as confusing as the other ones. So once again, we are in Shang Tsung's laboratory, and it's really nice to be in this lab. So we're going left now. Oh, and a random encounter like Final Fantasy. I love these random encounters, to be honest with you. We've been ambushed by a reptile. So see the acid that randomly lands on the stage, Chad. That's where that's how Towers of Time is merged into invasions. Okay, now let's have a look at Raiden's fatality. So up close is called a Storm's Arrival. Back forward, back forward. Is the full game on Switch, Cat? Nope, you have to download, I think it's 32 gigabytes. Yeah, and Invasions isn't complete. So can I just say this once again, okay, and I don't want to go on about it for the whole stream, but I just want to make this point crystal clear to people. Warner Brothers Games, who are the publishers of Mortal Kombat, the parent company of NetherRealm Studios, they rushed Mortal Kombat 1 on Nintendo Switch onto the market. The developers, the co-developers of Mortal Kombat 1 on Nintendo Switch, which are NetherRealm Studios, Shiver Entertainment, and Same Interactive, they needed more time on Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch to make sure that it was of quality, that it ran well and looked well and complemented the hardware of Switch. I would imagine that these issues were brought to the attention of Warner Brothers Games. Warner Brothers Games said, fuck off. Well, they didn't say fuck off in those words, I'd imagine, but I would imagine they would say, look, this game needs to come out on the same day as the other platforms, get it done. They wanted Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch, on the market, no matter what the cost. We have now seen the cost. Everyone has seen Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch. That's the cost of the game being rushed. Again, it's nothing to do with the Switch hardware. It's nothing to do with, oh, this is what Switch games look like. No, it's not. Look at Mortal Kombat 11. It actually looks and runs better than Mortal Kombat 1. It's ridiculous. And it's not a case of, oh, the developers were inexperienced. They didn't understand the Switch hardware. That's complete bullshit, because Saber Interactive was behind The Witcher 3 on Switch, which is considered to be one of the best Switch ports of all time. Saber Entertainment ported Mortal Kombat 11 onto Nintendo Switch. So look, the game was rushed to the market. And the proof of that is actually the fact that Invasions mode, the mode I'm playing right now, is actually literally incomplete on Switch. You can only get past the opening area. So it's an issue of the publishers rushing the game to the market to please investors. So case closed there now, in my opinion. Yeah, 32 gigabytes. Imagine paying $100 for the Ultimate Edition on Switch and having this. I know it's awful. I mean, it will get fixed, but I would say people should vent their anger at the culprits instead of the victims, because I would consider Shiver Entertainment and Saber Interactive the victims I would consider Netherrealm Studios the victims. I would consider Ed Boon the victim. The fact that he had to come out and address this while Warner Brothers Games are hiding, with all their money. This is a Warner Brothers Games issue. And I would ask people to vent their anger at Warner Brothers Games. I would actually ask people to do that. It will get fixed. Ed Boon has confirmed that fixes are on the way. I've got them talisman. I'm going to be getting rid of that. There's way too many talismans that I do not use. I don't need them. So get rid of this. It's a common one anyway, so I don't care. Most of my talismans are actually legendary and rare. I think I even have one epic one as well, actually. This is good. Axe me later. I love that. So we are fighting General Khan. Or General Shah. We can't call him Shah Khan anymore. It's called General Khan. Not General Shah. So he is a physical type. And physical types are weak against acid types. So I'll actually show you that once again. Oh shit. But never mind. I was meant to change my character. I don't need to change my character, but if you change your character, if my character was a poison acid type right now, I'd be able to deal a lot more damage on General Shah. It's weird that Hogwarts Legacy gets delayed, but I know, yeah, the game should have been delayed. I forgot to mention that in here. I made a video and a live stream about this topic, Mortal Kombat 1 on Nintendo Switch. If you want to hear me talk about that in more detail, check out the video and check out the live stream where I talk about Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch. But it definitely should have been delayed. I don't think people would care. All people want, look, as Shigeru Miyamoto said, a delayed game is eventually good. A rushed game is always bad. No, obviously, like that was said back before the days of patches. Obviously the game can get patched out, but the game should have been delayed. Absolutely should have been delayed. It really, really should have been. But look, it's going to get fixed. I would imagine, and it's going to be of quality for what the Switch can do. I think people should really just people should know that that Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch is never going to look or run exactly the same as it does on PS5, because the PS5 is a home console with modern and high-end chips. The Switch is a handheld with a 2015 chip. So it's common knowledge that Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch is not going to look and run the same as the PS5 version. I don't think that's the issue here. The issue here is people that are paying €70 for a rushed game that literally has a mode in it that isn't even complete. The game, that's the proof right there, the game is incomplete. So I know I've seen people's reaction to it, and the majority of people's reaction are people who haven't even played the game. But the reaction is, this is an example of how shit the Switch hardware is, or, it can never work on the Switch, or the developers are just nobodies, they're inexperienced, they don't know the Switch hardware. I'm telling you, these people don't know what the fuck they're saying. I know what I'm saying, okay? These people don't. So yeah. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about NK1 and Switch. If you want to hear more in depth, you can check out my live stream and video about it. Back to Mortal Kombat 1 and PS5. That's just so cool to see Mortaro. Actually, Shang Tsung's ability reminds, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Mortaro's stage in Mortal Kombat 3. Taunt. Oh, I love Mortaro. So here's your modifier, Chad, for this fight. So the modifier is Acid Rain. So yeah, Invasions combines past modes into one mode. Looking at it first, it would actually remind you of the very first Conquest mode in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Obviously, there's the story elements and the challenge elements, are obviously from the later Conquest modes. But then towards the time is merged into it when you have the modifiers, and you're obviously earning rewards as well. So it's a really good mode. It really complements the main story mode. Like, it's a secondary story mode. Phil Spencer wanted to buy Warner Bros. Games. The next MJ would have been Xbox exclusive. Right. It was like, I know, imagine that. Oh, don't even get me started on that. Phil Spencer is losing his fucking mind, to be honest with you. I will say this though, seeing as we're talking about it. Seeing as we are talking about it, I actually posted this onto my social media, and I am going to try to get it up on my, it's on my clipboard. I've said a few things actually, to be honest with you, about this. Where's that gone? Okay, so this is the situation, right? So, like, Nintendo laughed Microsoft out of the building during Microsoft's first attempt to acquire Nintendo, and they will laugh them out of the building with every other attempt. Nintendo has a very strong future in the hardware business. Switch has sold over 129 million units as of August 2023. Xbox One sold 58 million units as of September 2023. Xbox Series X sold 21 million units as of June 2023. Microsoft are the company that should be reconsidering their future in the hardware business. Minecraft makes the most revenue on Switch, and Cuphead sold more on Switch. Yeah, Nintendo will laugh their ass off again. Like, there's no timeline in where Microsoft successfully acquires Nintendo. It's not going to happen. As far as Warner Bros. Is concerned, I genuinely don't know. Nintendo has a 100-year history. Yeah, they've got a 100-year history, and they haven't been acquired, yet, and they're not going to be acquired now anytime soon. And for the reasons I just gave. I mean, if anyone should be reconsidering their position in the hardware business, is Microsoft. They don't sell any fucking hardware. So yeah, it's silly. It's silly. So this, obviously, Reptile is a poison type, so he is weak against physical type. There's only one guy I'm bringing to the plate when it comes to physical. Always, it's got to be Johnny Cage. Actually, he has new sunglasses, doesn't he? I think. Did I get new sunglasses for him? So let me just go back to the main menu. Customize. So you were asking about this earlier, Chad, about customize. So customize is pretty straightforward this time around in Mortal Kombat 1, which I'm actually happy with. I found that the customization in Mortal Kombat 11 was a bit overwhelming, to be quite honest with you. So it's pretty straightforward this time around. There's no variants. It's just change skins, change gear, simple as that. It took too much time in Mortal Kombat 11, I think. So we go to Johnny Cage and we have his gear. So, oh wait, we don't have no sunglasses for him, do we? No, I thought I did though. A Black Eagle is common. But right now I have Legendary. Look at this. Party Man. And again, I didn't spend any money on this gear. I earned and unlocked these glasses by playing through the game. You can have none if you want. And I like how it's epic to have no sunglasses. It's pretty strange. But yeah, I'm going to stick. Oh, yeah. And then if I use palettes then, which is basically like skins as well. Like, so there's all different kinds of skins. Union of Light. New Era. Of course, the Jean-Claude Van Damme skin, which I'm actually kind of bored of, to be honest with you. I mean, it's cool to have him, but I don't really care. I don't really care. I know for Ed Boon it was great, like, to finally get Jean-Claude Van Damme in the game, like, but I don't really care. So I'm sticking to this. So this is really good. Order of Darkness, and you can change the color of that as well if you wanted to. So all different kind of colors. It's like a darker version of the one I have right now, actually. Horror show, dark comedy, film noir. This is actually nice though. The white is nice. I'll probably eventually go with white. Pink is nice too. and this is one I have, the psychological thriller. So not new for Danny Cage. I thought I had new sunglasses for him, but I clearly don't. The Xbox Pro got leaked from the courts. Oh God, why release an Xbox or a PlayStation or a Nintendo console and say you should go out and buy this hardware, it's absolutely amazing, and then like a couple of years on the road say forget about that hardware, get this. I mean, is there any fucking need for an Xbox Pro or a PlayStation Pro? It actually irritates me when I hear about this. It irritates, and the same goes for Nintendo as well if they have it, but they didn't actually. The Switch OLED is not a Pro, it's just a Switch with a new screen. So it isn't the same thing as the Switch Pro. But it's just, there's no need for it. Like, it's not even the Xbox Pro. It's a Series X digital, slim. Jean-Claude Van Damme is just a Johnny Skate skin, though. I know, yeah. It's actually true. That's they already have a digital only version. No, there's two. Yes, but at least it's more powerful than the series. But why release the Xbox Series? But why release, like, wait a second now. So there's the Xbox S and there's the Xbox. No, there's the Xbox Series S, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I just don't see a fucking need for Xbox Pros and PlayStation Pros. It's ridiculous. We're going down the road of like mobile territory here, like, you know what I mean? Apple iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, like, it's fucking ridiculous, like, you know. Also, Hame is in this game from Kill Bill. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, I'll actually show you that. Actually, I will show you that. Oh yeah, I'll actually show you that. Yeah. So we'll go as Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage.
And it's actually the fatality for Shujinko. I think that's what you're talking about anyway. Dead by daylight toss. Okay. So it is, it is called, officially in the game it's called 5-point strike, mid down back down. Shit, I messed up. Sorry. But I know the fatality you're talking about, I'll try and get it in the next fight. Yeah, the 5-point exploding heart. Good movie as well, obviously, Kill Bill. I'm hoping Oblivion and Fallout 3 Remastered are on Switch. Yeah, people have been asking for that for years now. Sadly, no future for Halo, the next Doom game, and the Elder Scrolls 6 is an Xbox PC exclusive. I would imagine so. Dude Striker is in this game. Yeah, Striker is in this game. Yeah. I'll show you the cameos. But yeah, Striker is in this game as a cameo. It's a great way of bringing back classic fighters, but they're very involved. They're very involved in the fight, more involved than you would actually think. Like, they're not just like cosmetics, you know. They're not just there like to pop up every now and again. Like, they're very, very involved. They have their own fatalities, their own brutalities. They get involved in fatal blows. You can call them in halfway through the fight whenever you want. It's just, they're very involved. So let's have a look at some of the cameos, all of them actually. So here we have Darius, Serena, which is for me just a massive throwback to like Mortal Kombat Mythology's Sub-Zero. She's part of the sisterhood. the Dark Sisterhood thing, if Quan Chi, what a throwback that is. If Halo doesn't have future, imagine Gears of War. Man, Xbox has no future. I mean, all they have is Game Pass. You know, big games come out day one. Without that, what the fuck do they have? Nothing. Starfield is one. I love how Xbox has one good game, and everyone is creaming their pants right now of how amazing Xbox is. One good game comes along. I mean, Nintendo and Sony must be absolutely fucking laughing their asses off, like at the reaction, like, oh, Starfield. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Animal Crossing, Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart, Pikmin, Metroid. The list goes on. Horizon, Spider-Man, God of War, Gran Turismo, Xbox, Starfield. It's like, come on, like, one game. It's going to take more than one fucking game, Phil. I know you're going to have to wait another fucking 10 years for the next game to come out. It's silly, like. It's silly. It's all silly. Xbox Activision is going through all they care about. Yeah, they're just, Call of Duty like is like the only thing they seem to care about. So Serena from Mortal Kombat Mythologies of Zero. She's also another Mortal Kombat game as well, obviously. There's Cyrax, Kano, Sonya. As you can see, they're in their original outfits as well. Frost, Jax, with no metal arms. He is taken from Mortal Kombat 2. Goro, my boy, Motaro, Shujinko, Kung Lao, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and of course, for you, Striker. But I'm gonna try and pull off that fatality now if I can. Even though we're fighting an ice type, but it'll be fine. Frozen over. I swear to God, I actually love that logo. It's taken directly from Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Hey, fuck off, Striker.
Finish him.
Why do I keep forgetting? Oh yeah, so cameo fatality. So it's in the middle of the stage, and it's down, back, down, or I can't do it. Sorry, I can't do it. For whatever reason, it just doesn't seem to work. It's the good old days of trying to do fatalities. They don't work. Xbox will be lucky to even see a Halo or Gears of War remake. I know. All they care about, I'll be honest with you, all they care about is Game Pass. That's all they care about. That's Xbox focus right now. It's Game Pass. It's Game Pass. So they definitely don't have a future on the hardware. I don't know why they're banging on about their Xbox Pro, because people aren't even buying Xboxes. I mean, their sales are absolutely staggeringly low compared to Nintendo and PlayStation. So they have no future in the hardware business. It's Microsoft that should be considering their future in the hardware business. All they have is Game Pass. I mean, Microsoft should become the next Sega. Microsoft should look at what Sega did and leave the hardware industry and just focus on, Game Pass. That's what they should be doing. What are these secret fights? What do they do? I was looking them up online earlier. They don't seem to have any sort of reward. Like back in the day, if you got a secret fight, like Reptile in Mortal Kombat 1, you would unlock, or was it Mortal Kombat 2, I'm not too sure. I think it was Mortal Kombat 1. Like, you would actually unlock the fighter. Like, you don't seem to get anything. I like them though, they're a nice throwback.
Excellent. Fight.
I love throwing off. Literally, am I still Shijinko? Yeah, okay. I mean, it clearly says down, back, down, down, back, down. There we go, finally. So this is a Kill Bill. I'm gonna have to watch that movie again.
Johnny Cage wins.
It's a really good movie. Even old Call of Duty sells well. But what are they going to do with the rest of the... Exactly, what are they going to do with the rest of the franchises? Remember when Microsoft acquired Rare? The developers behind GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, among other great games. On N64, people were losing their shit. Oh my god, this is so amazing. What are they going to do? Nothing. That's what they did with it. Nothing. Perfect Dark is being remade right now, but it's already in development hell, and the original people within Rare aren't even working on it. Like, what are they doing with their franchises? Nothing. That's the answer to that question. Nothing. They're not doing anything with the rest of their franchises. It's impossible, but bring back Guitar Hero. Oh my god, yes, bring back Guitar Hero. I'd buy an Xbox for that. Oh, actually wouldn't, but yeah. Oh my god, I actually loved that game so much. It was really, really fun. Like, it's pure fun, that is. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of another talisman. It's a common talisman, so it's I'm happy enough to get rid of left or right, left or right. Trying to get a view. I'm gonna go left. Oh, so now we have a shop. So you can buy consumables and other items as well. So this is Toxic Capsule, which grants 50% acid resistance for the next encounter. This is a blood resistance, chaos resistance. The guard's mask prevents ambushes. I don't mind ambushes. The Crying Stones, spelled with a K, your character resurrects back to 50% health only once for the next encounter. I don't really care about that. It's quite casual. I don't really like casual modes, you know. Automatically grants you an extra life in the Tower Sea. Casual. I am going to get the Orbiting Key though, because I think that's important. Sold out. You only buy one. It makes a talisman faster to activate. Don't care. Crichton Stinger allows a talisman to siphon damage dealt. Okay. Allows a talisman to siphon damage dealt. That's health recovery. Ooh, I actually might get that actually. I think I already have that. No, do I? Physical. Yeah, okay. You can also sell as well. You can sell. You can sell your components, your talismans, or your consumables. Rare is working on a Metroid Prime 4. Imagine. Yeah, the new Rare. The new Rare. How are they called? Oh god, what are they called? Actually, I forgot what they're called. I forget what they're called. AEW wrestling game got a price cut of $40 after the two DLC characters that aren't interesting. The days are done with the game. Oh, that's disappointing for people who are, you know, interested in that game. I thought that they were working on Half-Life 3. Rare, really? I don't know, my Rare are useless now. I don't care if Rare are listening to this. They're useless. They're definitely a shell of their former selves. I don't care. It's true. Like, I speak the truth. Whether people like to hear it or not, I speak the truth. So the shop is no interest to me right now, but this is so cool. The RPG elements, you know, going to a shop, going to a forge. This is like something that is completely different to the other modes in the game, but it does act as a secondary story mode as well, which is good. So we got the forge. No, I think I was already. Yeah, I was already there. So here we have Bloodbath. Now I press right to check to see the description of the fighters. It's probably annoying when you can't do that. Okay, so blood type. Who did they say was? Oh yeah, electric. electric. So I'm going to go back to actually. There's not multiple. There actually is multiple electric types. Like funny enough, rain is also electric. Liu Kang. I forgot Liu Kang actually is because he's technically like kind of has like Raiden's kind of powers as well. Yeah, let's go as Fire God Liu Kang. Hasn't went as him for a while. I'm gonna go as Striker. I'm gonna go as Striker for Power Slave today. I don't use talismans, as I mentioned. I only really use them when I face really tough enemies in a game. How the fuck is it still warm? Sorry, the heating on, but it's like fucking still heating it off about an hour ago and it's still hot. Anyway, stick to the relic I have and into 3. Okay, I don't even use consumables either. There's obviously strategy involved in using them, but I really want to keep. They're like my lifelines, and you know, like when you're in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you have your lifelines. I want to use them when I need them, and right now I feel like I don't actually need them. So hold them off for like the really tough bosses.
Fight!
Kind of like learning basic enough combos just to mix things up, because in Mortal Kombat 11 I was only using special moves, like literally only special moves. Okay. Who wants to see a Striker Fatality? Of course you want to see a Striker Fatality. Why wouldn't you want to see a Striker Fatality? So, Striker's Fatality is Safety Vest. He also has a Brutality as well. So it's mid, forward, down, forward, all. And it's anything but safe. The Safety Vest. Yeah, that ain't safe. That ain't safe. Is Sonic Origins Plus worth it? I have the normal version. Ooh, good question. It depends. Do you like the Game Gear games? The classic Sonic Game Gear games? Because if you like the classic Sonic Game Gear games, then you will love Sonic Origins Plus. In fact, the game actually got an update recently. They actually fixed like how those games look and run as well, which is good. If you're a fan of Amy the Hedgehog, and you kind of want to add a kind of a modern spin on a classic game, like being able to play as Amy in Sonic 1, 2, and 3, then yeah, I think you would really like Sonic Origins Plus. That's hopefully that helps. So it depends on. It's worth it if you are like a massive fan of the Game Gear games and Amy the Hedgehog. Other than that, there's not really anything majorly added into the game. You know, it's crazy really, because Sonic Frontiers is the big kind of like modern Sonic game, and that's getting all the new like story content and new challenges for free, like, and you know, then you have Sonic Origins Plus that's actually like that you're actually paying money for like small, like kind of minor kind of updates, like being able to play as Amy and well, I suppose you are getting all those Game Gear games. But yeah, it depends. Another secret fight has been unlocked. Who am I fighting now?
Excellent.
It's literally the same opponent that I fought earlier.
Fight.
What the hell? Trying to do a cameo brutality. I'm going to put one of them off at least. So it's you can literally just, it literally says press over an L1 and it should work. This better work. This better work. Okay. It's worth second now. It is L1, isn't it? Because sometimes it's not. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This better work. This better work. Didn't work. I don't think the brutality is working in Invasions mode for whatever reason. I literally have no idea why. Game Gear games are rare to see. That's very true. That's very true. When I go into retro game stores, I don't really see a whole lot of Game Gear games. Very true. Very, very true. Well, I like the Game Gear games, so nice. Thanks, mate. No problem at all. I'm glad I could help. I really am glad I could help. Yeah, the game is full of Game Gear games. You have Sonic 1 and 2 on Game Gear. You've got the Chaos. You've got the other one as well. There's even Game Gear versions of Spinball. There's oh god, there's the racing one as well. There's tons of Game Gear games, and they've got Tales Adventures as well. So yeah, if you definitely like the Game Gear games, you're going to have a lot of fun. So glad I could help, and no problem at all, my friend. So Liu Kang's fatality. Close. Down, forward, back. Double Dragon. And it lives up to the name, believe me. These fatalities have gotten a lot more brutal. Imagine if this game released back in the 90s when everybody was like, all the parents were up and roar about violent video games. So I got brutality for Liu Kang. So this is all part of fighter mastery. So yeah, when your fighter levels up, your mastery of that fighter levels up. Well, there's a lot of in-depth mechanics in this game, which I really love. There's a lot to this game. More games on a collection is always good. It is. Well, yeah. Well, I suppose it is a collection, yeah, I suppose. But it's more of a kind of like the main games are obviously like remastered, but yeah, it is technically a collection. Yeah. Got another talisman as well, which I won't be needing. Even though it is common, so I'll get rid of that. I'm sure people are probably like screaming at the screen, thinking, "What are you getting rid of your talismans for? You're not playing the game the way it should be played," and all this kind of stuff. But I'm keeping them. there was one very tough opponent that I fought so far in this mode. And it was a really tough version of Katana, and that was very tough. I mean, that was extremely tough. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have a blood type, so I'm going to go back to... No, I'll actually pick rain for this time, and then I'm going to go left, I think. There's rain. Wait, what? Yeah, there's rain. I'm confused there. Yeah, I'm going to bring back Mortaro for this. I love Mortaro. Mortaro is like my cameo main, you know, so my main is like Johnny Cage, fighter, and yeah, Mortaro then is the main cameo. I don't know Rain's moveset all that well compared to like the other fighters. But nonetheless, fight indeed. Good.
Finish him.
Oh, he's gone already. Time ran out, I think. Down back, down, circle. Ah, messed up. Sometimes you can actually go too close. No, so there's different pathways, which can get quite confusing as you go along. So I can go left, I can go right, or I can go straight ahead. I'm just trying to look and see. I'm going to go left for now. And go all around. Ah, this has just made the things fucking even more confusing now because you can go... Yeah, I'm going to stick to here. So I'm going to survive, I'm going to go as Johnny Cage. So yeah, right now unfortunately there's no map in Invasion, so you can't like see like an overview of the area to see which nodes you've landed on, which nodes you've completed. It's kind of unusual how that wasn't added into the game, but maybe it'll be added in the future update. Who knows?
Johnny Cage.
Sorry, Shijinko.
Motaro.
This is about Motaro.
Survive.
Bring it.
I love Johnny Cage's taunts.
Johnny Cage wins.
Component 5 easy fatality tokens. Huh. I don't need easy fatalities, but it's nice to have it. Okay, I'm gonna go down this way now. Okay, that isn't too bad. Bloodsucker. How many times do I have to fight this bitch? Seriously. So, they're weak against electric. I'm gonna go as Raiden.
Raiden.
It looks absolutely amazing in this skin.
Fight. Finish her.
That's a really good skin for Raiden.
Wins.
I like that a lot, actually. So, Raiden has leveled up. So his stats will go up. So his health is now 27, his attack is 36, special 63, defense 18, agility 36. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So I'm not going to go left. Catch me, I will catch you. With my fists, reptile. Oh god, look at the test objects. I think Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 1 is like a Umbrella Corporation scientist. Who else is who else has? Wait, Johnny Cage is not even. I thought Johnny Cage. Wait, I'm just confused myself now. So no, Johnny Cage is not. I would have thought Johnny Cage would be like a physical type, no? He's actually not. But Baraka is.
Baraka.
I just presume, you know, Johnny Cage is like a fighter. So anyway, I will catch you, reptile. The reptile is functioning.
Fight.
Do I have any brutalities available? I do. Nom nom. This better work now. So it literally just says press L1 like for the throw. Like it's gonna work now. Ah, that was too powerful.
Finish him.
Alright then, we're gonna have a fatality. Close. Split decision. Back, forward, down, square.
Fatality. Baraka wins.
Onwards and up. So if I go up that stairs, then I'm missing the down floor. So I feel like I want to get the down floor kind of out of the way. Why does it look like I've completed this? I feel like I've been here before. Obviously. Okay, now I'm just beyond confused. See, this is the pad I was talking about earlier, where I'm just going to get really confused. So I want to cover the ground floor before I actually go upstairs. Oh, we've got 3 opponents. I will go as Johnny Cage is like my main, so I'm always going to go to him. And even though there's lots of fighters to choose from, like, but I'll wait for arcade mode to really kind of get stuck into, as in like towers, to get stuck into like the other fighters, and you know. But obviously, like I'm not going to have like they're not all going to be my main, you know. Johnny Cage right now is my main.
Johnny Cage. Fight.
That's right.
Gladly. Three opponents, wasn't it? So she's the last opponent. So, do you have a brutality? You do have a brutality. Here's Johnny. So, L1. This better work. Oh, I kind of see why that might not work. That's fine. And of course, I forgot his fatality.
Bring it.
Johnny Cage wins.
Secret fight. No, maybe I'll be able to do the brutality.
Fight.
Shinnok servant. How come the brutalities don't work? I don't understand. It literally just says press L1. It's really annoying. Anyway, fatality. Hollywood Walk of Pain. Forward back.
Talk about talent. Meet Hollywood's newest star. What?
Fatality. Johnny Cage wins.
And the talisman. So we're going into the bin. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go left. And we're gonna have a random encounter with Baraka.
kill.
Yeah! Bring it.
Johnny Cage wins.
Arctic booster, huh? What is that? Ice resistance, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm literally going to get rid of it. I don't care how legendary or epic it is. It can fuck off. Oh, this will kind of lead backward. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. So you're magic type. So you are weak against dark type. Let's go as Asher. I don't go as her enough.
Motaro.
What horror games are you playing for October? Good question, actually. I don't know. Mortal Kombat 1 is my focus right now, and it's actually going to be like a big focus, like a massive focus. So I genuinely don't know. I mean, if I feel I want to take a break from Mortal Kombat 1 for Halloween, it will probably be Alan Wake 2. But then again, I haven't completed Alan Wake 1, so I don't know. Good question, Chad. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I think I might have picked the wrong type, to be honest. Yeah, I definitely have. I think I got it mixed up. I think it's the other way around. I think I've seen Asher's fatality. Heavenly Light. Down for her character basically is she was sent to the Nether Realm. She's a demon, but she's like redeeming herself now. Like she wants to do good deeds, and the more good deeds she does, she down forward, down triangle. No first time seeing this.
Fatality. Ashra wins.
So for your first time using a character, I think you automatically get a combat card for that character. So the more you play as one character, the more you level up, the more like kind of the profile cards of that character you would get, like fatalities, brutalities, skins and everything else. Alright, so we're kind of going back around now to like in charge, General Shaw. So what's General Shaw again? Physical. So I think he's weak against. Double check that. No, he should be weak against poison type. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go as reptile.
Reptile. Motaro.
I promise in the next live stream I'll go as a different cameo. I'm just so happy to have nice indeed. Just so happy to have Motaro back in the game. So I'm kind of going to go all around with it. That logo is fantastic.
Fight! Finish him!
That was easier than I thought. I want to see Motero's fatality again. Which is forward down.
Fatality. Reptile wins.
Okay, so I'm going to go straight ahead. Straight ahead. We have feeling green. So now it's the opposite. So we go for a physical type.
Smoke.
And again, sorry, Motaro.
Motaro.
Shadow Blade.
Fight.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. Smoke bomb. Well, like high attacks. Okay. This year's I actually haven't seen Smoke's fatality yet, so let's have a look. Anywhere. Hazed and infused. Back, forward, down. God.
Fatality. Smoke wins.
So Smoke got into a pallet. And we have a secret fight.
X. Fight.
Look at more Tower getting involved in the fatal blow. That's so cool.
Finish him.
So what I think would be great, you know how we know, like, going into the launch of the Mortal Kombat game, every fighter that's going to be in the game, obviously outside of DLC, like, wouldn't it be nice if there was a genuinely, like, unlockable, hidden fighter in the game that, like, no one knew about until they actually bought the game? Obviously people will nowadays will upload it onto the internet, but, like, if there was actually an actual hidden fighter in the game, you know, that would be nice. How am I liking F-Zero 99? It's actually really fun. It's difficult, but it's fun. I can't even make it to the third round. Oh man, same here. I think the highest I made it to was like 30 something, I think. It's actually very tough. So tough but fun is how I would describe my experience of F-Zero 99. This game needs to stop giving me talismans. I have too many. And look at this. So I started off the live stream by talking about how seasons work in Mortal Kombat 1. There's a new season every 6 weeks. This season, the current season, is the season of the Spectre. Invasions is the heart and soul of each season, and when you play through Invasions, you will unlock items like this. So I got a brand new skin for Reptile, and what I love about this is it's just the polar opposite to Street Fighter 6, because in Street Fighter 6 you have to actually purchase with real money premium fighter passes every month to unlock new skins for your fighters. So this is actually pretty nice. A new Reptile skin. Oh, and of course I got a talisman. Got a relic though. What the hell is that? Let's have a look at that relic. A voodoo doll. And well, what did I call it again? Size for Melina. So the talisman is going to go bye-byes. I don't care what it does, it's gone. But I want to have a look. Where the hell is it gone? Oh, it's a relic. Let's have a look. What does it do? Blood resistance increased 20%, physical... okay. Because these things I have physical damage decreased. It's kind of the same thing, but it looks cool, but I'm not going to use it. Okay. I'm going to go around now. I did say we'll go around, didn't I? Oh, I'm so confused right now. My house. Oh shit. Didn't need to go there. Oh god. I'm gonna go back around. I'm so confused. But okay, we're gonna okay, so you are poison, so I'm gonna go with physical. We'll stick with him. I don't pay attention to the relics. I should, but I'm only going to really pay attention when I'm really challenged. So far, I've only been really challenged once by fighting a super... I think it was actually called a mega boss. It literally was called a mega boss.
Fight.
and do that cameo brutality. It just says down in R1. Maybe you have to go very close to it, I don't know. That could have been a brutality right there, like, I don't understand.
Smoke wins.
Oh, nice. And I have a key. Oh, for God's sake. A talisman, a relic, and some gear for Tom, yeah. Physical resistance decrease. Yeah. So they all have their own advantages, but again, I would only have a look at relics and talismans in great detail when I'm, you know, encountering a really, really, really tough, tough opponent. So I'm gonna go this way now. Test your might. I mentioned how test your might has gotten very dark. That's Baraka's head. And smashing Baraka's head on top of everything else. That's fucking dark. But it is Mortal Kombat, so, you know. Oh, okay, good. Now I can go up here now. Chill out, man. Chill out. So obviously, Sub-Zero is an ice type. So he's obviously going to be weak against fire type. And Scorpion is the obvious choice, but he isn't the only one that can use fire. Oh, that's a fire-like type. So Ashura is fire as well. Obviously, Fire God, Liu Kang. Needless to say. So, and Shang Tsung, of course. I'm going to go with Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung. I like how they have his Mortal Kombat 2 appearance. The yellow and black.
Fight. Finish him.
Certainly will. Side effects. Back, down, down. Oh, that was actually the solution to one of those puzzles where you have like a jumbled up word you have to figure out what it says. They're usually like fatalities or cameo fatalities, but it was called the test subject or the final test subject or something like that, and I just was thinking for a while, and then I realised that this fatality is actually, it fits with it, like, and yeah, it worked. Back, down, down, circle.
Fatality. Shang Tsung wins.
Well, we've completed this already. So, okay. So I think no, it's just upstairs. But I want to fuck. Okay, there's stairs. There might have been ones I might have missed sometime. This is the way I, no, this, okay. See, I was talking about getting lost. Well, not so much lost, I just want to Okay, this is where I started. Okay. This is where I started. Unless I would go this way. Oh no, wait a second. Because see? See, I'm lost now. I'm lost now. I thought this would happen, okay. But I'm not really lost. I'm just... I'm sure that I don't pass something on, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Have a quick look around. Yeah, okay. We are gonna now go upstairs. Can't talk. Yes, you will talk. You will talk, you bloody bastard.
Reptile.
Not gonna lie, getting pretty tired right now. I was hoping for a really late night live stream, but we'll see how it goes. I might wrap it up in about 20 minutes, to be honest. I wanted to catch up on Invasions because obviously, as you may know, last week my PlayStation Network account got suspended for a week, so I couldn't play Invasions because obviously, even though this is a single player mode, it needs to be connected to the internet, just the way things are nowadays, unfortunately. Yeah, I couldn't access it for a week, so I'm catching up. I'm catching up on lost time.
Fight.
Oh shit, there's two of them. Or 2 rounds. So I want to do the brutality. Poisons me and I can't use my moves. That's actually pretty cool, but annoying at the same time. Again, that stupid brutality, I don't know why he's not doing it, to be honest. General Shah, I am gonna eat you. I'm not. What did you retract, Chad? Ah, look at this, huh? Once again, I have unlocked a new skin, this time for General Shaw, and I didn't use microtransactions to get it. I played through Invasions mode, and I unlocked. That is actually pretty cool. Fire accelerant. Oh, and I got a sorcerer's key. And another fucking talisman. Gear for General Shaw. And seasonal credits, which, as I mentioned at the start of the live stream, is used to unlock seasonal Pacific gear and items. Again, there is no battle pass in Mortal Kombat 1. You do not need to use microtransactions to get new skins and gear in Mortal Kombat 1. In fact, you can't even use microtransactions to get seasonal credits. You can use microtransactions to get dragon crystals, but you can also earn those dragon crystals as well. The Rock and John Cena return to WWE. Again. You know, to return to WWE again. General Shaw Chicken. General Shaw Chicken. That's funny.
Superb.
Superb indeed. Yes.
Fight. Finish him.
This game seriously just has too many talismans. Stop giving me talismans, please. I do not have enough space for these fucking talismans. Stop it. Seriously. Like, I got fucking two of those motherfucking things. I don't even know which one is which. I'll do this anyway. Up the stairs we go. Oh, random. That logo, I would actually argue, is actually Mythology's Sub-Zero. With the blue logo. Like. I like how over the years, as a new Mortal Kombat game comes along, the previous villain just gets like treated like a normal fighter. Like, you know, Shang Tsung was the boss in Mortal Kombat 1. You know what I mean? Like, you'd fight him in the game and he would kick your ass. He's the final boss. Then in Mortal Kombat 2, you can play as Shang Tsung. He's just a normal fighter. I mean, when you fight as him, you can defeat him as easily as you can defeat any other character. And Shao Kahn was the main villain in Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, kind of connected. But then, like, he's not even there in Mortal Kombat 4. and the next time we see him in Mortal Kombat, again, he's just treated like a normal enemy in the game. I think the next time we see Shao Kahn is actually, he's in Deception in Conquest, but he doesn't actually come back until Armageddon. But and Shinnok as well. Like Shinnok was the main villain in Mortal Kombat 4, but when we see him again in Armageddon, he's just, again, you just fight him normally. So yeah, the villains like slowly kind of like, you know, get downgraded very quickly and replaced with the next villain, which is only natural. It's only natural. It's interesting though. Tasty. Alright, so I have arrived up the stairs. This is pretty cool, isn't it? Okay. Raiden, do your take.
Raiden.
Have you beaten Alan Wake? I haven't beaten Alan Wake 1 yet. No. Mortal Kombat 1 is, to me, what Fortnite is to a Zoomer at the moment. So you can imagine I'm going to be spending a lot of time playing Mortal Kombat 1. I'm going to buy Spider-Man 2 at launch, but I probably won't get around to actually playing it or getting stuck into it, at least anyway, for quite a while, because I'm telling you, like, Mortal Kombat 1, you know, is my Overwatch 2, you know, it's my Fortnite, you know, it's my, like, this is my game right now, you know. I don't think I've actually done that before, actually. Probably since Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, no, even with Tears of the Kingdom, I was actually playing other games in between. But no, I just feel like I want to give this game my utmost attention. Yeah. Let me do brutality, for fuck's sake, come on, like. I'm gonna try pressing square next and do that next. No.
Finish her.
Strange. That's what Dead by Daylight. Yeah, we all had that one game that we just make or main. Yeah.
Fatality. Raiden wins.
I mean, I'd say once I finish Invasions Season 1, it's got no taunt for Raiden. Once I finish Season 1 for Invasions, I'll probably more than likely will, you know, play other games in between Mortal Kombat 1. But there's just so much that this game has to offer right now, and like outside of there's 3 parts to the campaign in Mortal Kombat 1. There's obviously the cinematic story mode, then you have Invasions, which we're playing now, and then you have the towers, which every fighter in the game has their own ending. This is really, really good. So there's a lot to the game. A lot. Raiden has leveled up. Good job, Raiden. Okay, what's this? Falling apart. Yeah, Havoc, you will be falling apart when I'm finished with you. I think I'm going to finish this area here. Just like, well, it looks like a pretty big area, but yeah, I'm going to finish this area here and then I'm going to get some sleep. I just really want to catch up on Invasions.
Fight.
Oh yeah, Ted, what do you make of Mortal Kombat 1 on Nintendo Switch with false advertising? The trailer they actually released for Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch was actually the Steam Deck version. You can even see the Steam Deck logo and everything. And that is 100% false advertising. Like, it doesn't get any more false than that, like. So there's no defending that, like. Back forward, back. Crazy situation for Mortal Kombat 1 and Switch. Absolutely crazy. Like, literally showing the Steam Deck trailer. No, that could have been a genuine mistake. To give some bit of credit, like, that could have been a mistake in terms of like them uploading trailers. You know, they could have accidentally uploaded the PS5 trailer. It could have been an Xbox trailer. In this case, they probably uploaded the Steam trailer by accident. But yeah, it remains to be seen. I just hope that, you know, Mortal Kombat 1 and Switch will be of quality at some stage. Modern gaming is just, yeah, it's an interesting time in gaming. So I'm going to go left. I'm going to go around this globe, and then we're going to kind of investigate the other areas then from there. Stand down. Alright, you are magic type. I need to figure out which is strong against magic type again. So they're actually weak against. I was looking at this completely wrong. Okay, so they were. So, okay. Nice. I think it is time to customize Shao Kahn. I'm going to call him Shao Kahn. I know he's a General Shao, but I'm sure he won't mind me calling him Shao Kahn. What the hell? Oh, it's a palette, isn't it? Which is which? This. Oh, there we go. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So on photo mode then as well. I'll zoom in. Oh, Shao. Nice. Epic. Oh fuck, I've got to change. I'll change that up.
General Shao. Motaro.
Look at General Shao and his pickaxe. I swear to God, if one single Mortal Kombat character comes to Fortnite, I'm going to kill Fortnite. I'm telling you. Have I seen Shao Kahn's fatality? I actually have spin cycle. Back row.
Fatality. General Shao wins.
That's like pretty cool fatality. So we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go around here for a bit. Oh yeah, test your mic, nice.
Test your might. Excellent.
I think Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 1's story and the new era, I think he's somehow connected to Onaga because he's got those horns. And it's been a while since I've seen Onaga, but doesn't he have horns as well? And you know how they're telling a new origin story, you know? They've definitely referenced the Dragon King in Mortal Kombat 1, with the Dragon Army and everything, so I think they're going to add in a new story mode as well, because Ed Boon was talking about supporting Mortal Kombat 1 for as long as they can, like they did with Mortal Kombat 11. You know, I really like that actually. I really like that. That's the one thing about modern games that I really like, is that they can extend the life of Mortal Kombat 1, beyond just DLC fighters, but by just adding in extra story as well. That's really good. That, oh shit, that's really good. That. Maybe in the Havoc DLC, possibly. That's it. That's it right there. I'm gonna stick to another shot. Oh, I'm so tired.
Fight.
Mortal Kombat 1 Aftermath character pack 2. Yeah, I'd say more than likely we are going to get an additional story. What I like about the story in Mortal Kombat now is it's went beyond invasions of realms, because that's kind of what Mortal Kombat started off with. The whole thing was that Shao Kahn wanted to conquer Earthrealm, merge Earthrealm and Outworld, claim Earthrealm as his own, as the conqueror of realms himself, Shao Kahn. So he got Shang Tsung to kind of basically corrupt the Mortal Kombat tournament, and kind of bring it into the hands of Shao Kahn. That didn't succeed, and then he tried to basically step into Earthrealm and conquer it himself and whatnot. But it kind of changed then over a while. It didn't NetherRealm showed up and they tried to kind of throw their name in the hat for taking over realms. But now we have invasions of timelines, so it's really interesting. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they can do with the story going forward. Maybe Onaga is a new Elder God. Jeez, that would be interesting. New origin story. Alright, now let's pop down here. Oh, Jesus, okay. True power.
Reptile. Fight.
Why are the brutalities not working? That's so annoying. Oh, unless you have to enhance it. Probably. I'll try it for the next time, but you probably have to enhance it.
Reptile wins.
I don't think I need the forward right now. No. What the heck? Oh. Oh, it's locked. Okay. I'll have to go to a shot then. Oh shit. This is where we... Oh fuck. Oh, okay. free pain.
Fight.
Nope.
Finish him.
So now, this is like the old school Mortal Kombat where you're trying to do fatalities and they don't work.
Reptile wins.
But I'm trying to do brutality. Here, they need to bring back Babalities. Babalities are absolutely fucking hilarious. I think the last game that had Babalities was Mortal Kombat 9. And I was looking at some of them yesterday. And they're just absolutely hilarious. Like, I don't know what people have with Babalities. Like, if people say, like, oh, it's too, it's too, it makes things too funny. Like, they're actually high as fuck. Because, like, there is so much humor in Mortal Kombat. There is so much humor in Mortal Kombat 1. It would fit right in. It would absolutely be hilarious. But I think they need to go all out. Like, I think they need to bring back animalities. They need to bring back, I think, proper brutalities as well, if I may say. Because brutalities were kind of like a series of kind of moves that you were doing, and it would all lead up to like an ultimate brutality. But definitely, anyway, bring back the abilities is what I say. Yeah. Bring back the abilities. Get it done. Oh, locked gate, but I can go in here. Did I actually reach the portal already? What the portal beyond? Christ, it actually is. Get crazy. I better get crazy.
Liu Kang.
Oh, the Mortal Kombat series is so fresh. It's never been this fresh before. For a series that's been over 30 years. Oh, shit, what the hell is this? Oh, it's a boss. Don't know how ultimate of a boss it's going to be, but we'll find out anyway. Faster, huh? Okay, the next stage. I'm punishing him. I'm just presuming this is actually bleeding heart. Uh-oh, we've got a third round. That's never good. Oh. What the fuck is it? Finally, glad they finished that annoying bastard. Damn, that was tough. Chad, thank you very much for watching. It's much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Fatality. Liu Kang wins.
So that was a boss. The main boss of the season, of course, is Scorpion. There's a mega boss as well in it. That's Katana. I know just unlocked a new skin for Havoc. Another talisman. Some consumables and a Havoc gear. This looks like Pinhead. Or something other Pinhead in it at least. Okay. I'm going to get rid of this. Even though, okay, I'm not going to get rid of that because it's legendary. The thing is like, oh, that's common. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. I know it says use point. I'm going to get rid of it. Probably. Keep on to the legendary ones, you know. There's the portal, which I won't be using. I want to go fully around here. See that I miss anything. Oh, there we go. Party on. I might as well wrap up the next couple of ones because. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go as Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage. Fight!
cameo, brutality, what you get. Down in R1. What's the NA about? So it doesn't say anything about damage NA. Block type NA. Doesn't make any sense. I wanted to do... See, that's a brutality, so that works then why don't the other one?
Crying in combat?
Brutality.
Not crying, but
Johnny
not crying.
Cage wins.
Johnny Cage. Fire Temple bundle. Ooh. Does that mean I actually got the Fire Temple stage? That's a stage, I presume. I think. Okay, I am going to buy... Well, I have to sell something first before I can sell. I use no key. What the hell? You don't have any key. And I need a key, so what the fuck is going on? Toxic mask, acid armor, blood armor, chaos armor. Your attack for the next encounter. You have unlimited talisman shards for the next encounter. I actually might get that actually. Damage decreased 25%. I think I already have 25%. But then again, this is acid damage. I think I might have to get this. I was hoping that I could buy a key off him, but that's not the case, unfortunately. I'll probably have to buy a key somewhere else. Oh, fuck.
Ambush.
Bring it.
3
hours I've been playing this game on this stream. 3 hours I've been streaming. Stop giving me talismans. Just too. They give you too many talismans. Give some fucking coins or something. Just stop giving me talismans. I don't even care about talismans. Like. Honestly, stop it. Back to the portal. Okay. What I need now is key. Forge. Alright, so I need a key. No, what the hell?
Smash to black. Talk about talent. Meet Hollywood's newest star.
Fatality.
Probably have to buy that key in one of the other maps because there is a bit of backtracking involved. Not so much backtracking, like, but you're kind of, but yeah, kind of backtracking. Go to other maps, get something, go back to the other map and use it, etc., etc. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here because I need to get some sleep. So thank you very much for watching the live stream. It is much appreciated. Hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you. Oh god, I'm back up. It's okay though. I will see you in the next live stream. Good night.